I also want to say, speaking of a huge treat, if you didn't get it and you're like, but wait, marine, wait, this
Fear
is
not.
in
We got you
that,
covered,
which
yeah.
just sold out. But we really wanted to isolate and put on a pedestal and give a nice kind of Broadway spotlight to the product that made the brand famous, to the product that is used in every single ELEMIS facial, to the product that drove all of the buzz and sensation of this brand. And it's a moisturizer, which in the whole scheme of skincare, moisturizers aren't normally that sexy or interesting. But this one really is. And it's called Pro-Collagen Marine Cream, and it's their #1 bestseller. And if you do the stats, one of these jars, I don't care what size, you should know QVC sells the biggest sizes of these. One of these jars is sold every 13 seconds. And so tonight, this, which normally retails for $140, even at QVC, it's normally $140. It's now nearly half price, $77. We have no auto delivery because we can't possibly say, yeah, I mean, we'll make it half price forever, but you are welcome to pick up as many as you want, and this is a last chance presentation of the year. You have about 7 minutes, and then it will not be presented again at all this year. And this is a 2-week before and after of why it is their hero bestseller to this day.
It sure is. So just bounce your eye between the before and after, have a look in the under eye, and then that cascading line and wrinkle that's flowing down the face in the before, and then look how firmer, tauter, hydrated, nourished, comfortable, and yes, this is SPF 30, so also protected that skin is in just 2 weeks. So this formulation will be the single best SPF experience you will ever have. This has got an undetectable SPF technology in here. It took us 15 years to get that technology because we'd all fallen in love with Pro-Collagen Marine Cream, the original formulation, and there was no way that ELEMIS was going to compromise on what we'd all fallen in love with. And that was this whisper light cream gel texture, unparalleled, uncompromisable hydration for the skin, and this beautiful moisture boost. So we've got our hero ingredient right in here, just like we do in every single one of the Pro-Collagen products.
Is the hero ingredient the padina pavonica? Is it only found in like one place in the world? Or where is he right now, the French guy that started this whole sensation?
Yeah, around Europe is the main place that you'll find in the Mediterranean Ocean.
Okay, got it.
The padina pavonica seaweed. And it is still hand harvested, hand picked in marine farms, so that we're ensuring the maximum potency and efficacy in every single jar. And that's why a jar sells every 13 seconds around the world.
Quick brief break, because I've got an update. There are only 800 remaining in this 1.6 ounce jar of a $140 SPF 30 moisturizer that now until the end of this day, we are selling for $77. It is almost half price. Items like this that are heroes do not go on sale. They don't need to. So as you look at these pictures, just keep in mind, this is the last 4 minutes you're going to see this product presented on air this year. And the sale price, which is unbeatable, makes it nearly half price. And the free ship, again, Cyber Monday, going away in a few hours. All of that will expire when this day is done. And there is no auto delivery. I'll just say as we look at this, which we saw earlier, and say it again, the whole face has been treated with the moisturizer. It's not an eye cream, but the reason you see that result above her eye and on her eyelid and just beneath the brow is because the rest of the face, thanks to this technology, has essentially over time been pulled taut. And yet you're also with this jar getting the SPF 30 that I think a lot of us still to this day, me included, skip, because it's hard to figure out how to get an SPF that's not yucky into your daily routine and then put makeup on over it and then not feel like, ow.
Yeah.
So it's already built into a moisturizer and you don't feel it.
It took us 15 years to get the technology right because, as I said, there was no way we were going to compromise on what we'd all fallen in love with. Look at the texture, and Stacey's going to show you this in application on her skin as well. This will be the single best SPF experience you will ever have. Why? Because you cannot feel and tell or smell that it is an SPF. But we give you that beautiful technology built in to the power of our Pro-Collagen Marine Cream. So not only are you getting the broad spectrum UVA, UVB protection, you're also getting clinical proven results for hydration. Look at the 253, thank you very much, % improvement in the skin's hydration after 1 hour. 100% of people showed a reduction in their appearance. That was in as little as 14 mornings of using this anti-wrinkle, anti-aging daytime moisturizer, with every single person agreeing 100% across the board that this is the best anti-aging treatment cream that they had ever used.
And so when it comes to QVC being the absolute epicenter of the age of possibility, catering more than any other retailer to those of you who are over the age of 50, 60, 70, or 80, and the unique issues that you face in that bracket of life, ELEMIS is a pioneer and has been catering to that group since its inception.
Yep.
As you see Stacy putting on what is a moisturizer, it's doing like 12 different things in one jar. And now the SPF 30 formula, 30, I'm gonna just say this, SPF 10, fine. I'm not going to take a beef with you. We don't need to end up in a dark alley together, but you're doing nothing for me. SPF 10 is wimpy. SPF 15, in my opinion, same.
Sorry, yep.
When we get into 30, okay, now my dermatologist is proud of me.
Yeah.
Now she's proud. So this is some pretty big weaponry against aging and just the sun, which, by the way, even when it's not out and it's winter, we know you're
and
still getting
your
the
skin. You absolutely are. Even in the car, in the home, in the office, whatever it might be, we're exposed to those rays, those UVA, UVB rays. So here we're giving you that broad spectrum protection with that sun protection factor of 30, but we're also giving you a clinical proven formulation that is tried, true, and trusted. It's not just my word that you have to take for it. It is the word of people across the globe in 110 countries. We launched our original Pro-Collagen Marine Cream nearly 2 years ago now.
Amazing.
And that is how long it has been at the very top of our best sellers in every single country. 15 years it took us to get the technology of SPF right, and we did. We nailed it. We cracked the code. This is the best SPF experience you will ever have. Why? Because you can't tell that it's in there. It doesn't feel like a traditional SPF. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't act like it. What I mean by that, it doesn't clag and clump and drag on your skin. It doesn't put a white cast on your complexion. And it certainly doesn't make your makeup separate and split when you've put it on top of it.
So we have 300 left. This is your last chance. This is the final 1.5 minutes of the entire year that this will be presented. We started with over 1,100 of these jars, $140 jar that we have sale priced on free shipping for $77. It is half price almost. And things like skincare, like they don't go on sale. That just doesn't happen. They don't need to, they don't have to. It's not perishable like food. So they don't have to incentivize any of us. Who needs the incentive to come along and want to pick up their #1 bestseller? So what we did with this quantity that we have remaining, I think now down to 200-ish to go around, is we just kind of took 50% off-ish and then also threw it on free shipping to get a hero into your stocking or into your daily routine or into your routine in advance of January 1, when we know we try to sometimes overhaul a lot of areas of our life. Talk about doing it so easily with this one jar, because you don't really need, you can, but you don't need anything else. It's a moisturizer, an anti-aging serum.
It sure is.
It does everything. And now SPF 2.
And this is the product that my mom uses, my sister uses, my husband uses, I use it. This is my dedicated moisturizer. I can choose and pick every single one of the ELEMIS products. This is my go-to and has been. This is the best SPF experience you will ever have. I keep saying it because it's true.
150 of those remaining, and it's going to sell out. So if you want it, you really need to check out of your cart now before we post the sellout sign. And, you know, because so many items in the show are last chance for the entire year, not being presented again after this 1 hour show, and because cyber sale prices and the free shipping